Okay, y'all, it is Thursday, April the 10th. Let's finally close out the month of March, okay? Okay, so boom, y'all. If y'all stay tuned and click, that means you want to go ahead and close out the month of March with your girl, okay? First things first, let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Y'all already know how that goes. Hey, welcome back to any and all of my returning budget baes. I'm so glad y'all decided to come back and chill with your girl. Y'all already know it is love, love, love as far as you guys are concerned. And if you are new around here, then hey y'all, hey, welcome, welcome, and welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. If you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to hit the like button. You guys, the like button definitely does help my channel out. Helps my channel float around, get out there, get in the YouTube algorithm so that other people can watch the videos, okay? Also, you know I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. So if you are new around here and you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Not only hit the like, but also hit the subscribe button, okay? I would appreciate it down, okay? What's up, what's up, what's up to any of my new budget baes? Y'all already know. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all for spending time with me. I appreciate all my budget baes, okay? Y'all know I love y'all down. So look, y'all. The videos for this month have been coming out kind of different because I have been kind of all over the place, okay? I decided this month to not wait to do the video as far as like making sure that I close out 1 month before I start the new month. I feel like I'm going to also be throwing in videos here and there. Just like this video is done on the 10th, but this video will probably post probably tomorrow, if not the next day, because we need to just close out the month of March, y'all. But at the same time, I also had to set up March, and I had to set up April and all of that good stuff. So those videos will kind of be intertwined into the videos, okay? So yeah, but anywho's, we are here for the month of March. I want to go ahead and close out the budget, okay? So I hope everybody is doing well. Let's go ahead and pull out the budget for the month of March right here. We're also gonna need our I could probably use my bill pay checklist as well to finish putting in the numbers. And then lastly, we're going to need our sheets, our payroll sheets. So I'm going to pull out my cash envelopes from all of the income that we received for the month of March. Okay, we did get a bonus in the month of March too, so it's gonna be 5 sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 sheets. We did get a bonus in there, so we will count that into our income. I'm also gonna flip back too, so that we can add all of our income up. And y'all, let's see what we did for this month. Y'all, I really feel like we really paid a lot of bills this month. A lot of things came to an end. Remember, we stopped with the cable. I closed out Xfinity, but I still, as far as the cable goes, I closed out Xfinity, but not the internet. I still have Xfinity internet. So, we did that. We got YouTube TV. I paid off Capital One. So we had some very big, good wins for the month of March as well. And then I also wanted to talk about my goals for the month of March as well, closing those out and how we did. I really feel like we did so good, you guys, on our March goals. You know what, our overall goals, honestly. I feel like maybe we should do the goals first, and then of course I'll put a timestamp on when the budget closeout starts so that everybody, we can know how that's gonna be. I'm starting to put that timestamp so that if y'all don't want to hear me run my mouth, then y'all don't have to. You can fast forward to the part that you like, okay? I'm also going to try to do like a thumbnail, not thumbnails, what do you call it, like chapters and stuff like that. So that way, if y'all want to skip around on the video, y'all can go exactly where y'all want to go, baby. Amen. And then we'll just see. I'm just trying some new stuff. But anyway, okay, so let's talk about the March goals. So for March, the first goal said continue with the gym 3 days a week, continue with Zumba, and try to get 3 miles walking on a treadmill by the end of the month. You know, I'm going to check this, but I will say we are still continuing with the gym 3 days out of the week. We do go to Zumba one of those 3 days. So on Wednesdays, we go to Zumba. When I said get to 3 miles walking on a treadmill, I actually did get to 3 miles walking on a treadmill. But what ended up happening was my daughter and I ended up we're following like a workout routine now. So it has more than treadmill. We're like doing arms and legs. So it's a whole thing. So I'm definitely going to check that because I feel like we have really been in tune with what we are doing. And I've been enjoying it. You know, I think that I also need to work on like our meals, which I've started getting serious with this week as far as like planning the meals out ahead. That has really helped me as well. So I'm really happy about our gym situation right now, but I feel like my water and our eating better is what's going to really push us to where we need to be. Okay. Number 2 says drink your water and push through. I think about adding the drink app again. Actually, I actually just added that drink app. I'm going to, of course, circle this because y'all know that your girl do not be drinking her water the way that she's supposed to be drinking it. I know. Leave me some down in the comments and let me know, how do y'all get y'all's water down? Do y'all add the mixes to the water? I'm trying so hard not to add mixes to the water, y'all. But I feel like, baby, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it down. I have to be like them people making that water with all that syrup and all that stuff like that, baby. I'm gonna have to do something. I gotta get the water down. Oh my God. I gotta get the water down. It just has to happen. Okay, so leave me some down in the comments. Let me know how y'all doing with it, y'all. Okay, so then number 3 said meal plan weekly. Try to write down the entire week's list instead of one time per meal. I'm gonna circle this. I feel like we literally just started doing the whole meal for the week. This is literally our 2nd week doing that. I was talking with my baby girl and we kind of discussed what we wanted to eat, so we know what meal is coming up next and stuff like that. So I feel like it really does help me out to kind of know, listen, this is what you're gonna make next, so it's already there. Do you have everything? What do you need for that? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I feel like that's really gonna help me. Okay. Number 4, continue with tithing. Again, I'm going to circle this too because I feel like this is an ongoing situation that I want to do. Number 5, get up earlier for Bible class. Oh my God, set the alarm for 6:45. I did not do this, y'all. Oh, I really been saying that I need to get up on time. Well, at least at by 6:45. If I can get up by 6:45 to get to Bible study, y'all, I know I can make it to Bible study for 9. If I get up at 6:45, the problem is I'm not getting up at 6:45, y'all. This the problem. And so the question is okay, well, you getting up for work and you up for work before 6:45, so make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense. Hello? And see, that's the way I got to talk to myself, because if I don't, then I'm going to make an excuse. And it's like, no, you got to put the importance where the importance goes. You get what I'm saying? And God is of the importance. Hello? Okay? So number 6 says, continue with using the devotional book and catch up on the missed week. You know what? It seems like I'm circling a lot of stuff, y'all. We got a lot of goals. We did a lot of stuff in March, but it also seemed like I did not do a lot of stuff that I'm supposed to do. I feel like the devotional, I have not been on track with that devotional. I would love to get back on track with that devotional. I need to work on that. I had a good time with the devotional. I had been working on it consistently, and then all of a sudden, boom, I stopped. So yes, I need to get back on that. Period. Pay down credit cards with income tax and try to have both Capital Ones under 500. Baby, we're going to check that. Because both for Capital Ones is paid off, baby. Baby, it's paid off. It's not no paid down to 500. Baby, it's up. We just go. Amen. So, we're going to check that. Yeah. Okay, so number 8 says start pre-planning for the upcoming week on Fridays while you work from home. Finish on Saturday if you need it. I agree with that. I've been doing it. I'm going to check that. I've been enjoying pre-planning my next week. or you know, trying to get it pre-planned as much as possible for the next week, especially as far as work goes. I have been enjoying that. I do it because I'm working from home on Fridays anyway, and so I just kind of work on my calendar, just kind of see what have you done, what needs to be done, what's going on, stuff like that. So yeah, I've been enjoying the, you know, pre-plan for on Fridays and then finish it out on Saturdays, okay? Because my weekends have been extremely busy, and actually from this weekend until the end of the month at least, I'm gonna be busy. And really on the cool, I have stuff in May already as well. So yeah. Okay, so number 9 said 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel by the end of the month. Ooh, y'all. I am not to 500 subscribers yet, but that's okay. I do have like 430 subscribers or 431 or something like that. And I am so happy for all of the subscribers I do have, so I'm not going to hate on nothing about that. But if you guys are watching the video and you're new and you like the video, please make sure, and you like my personality, make sure you hit the subscribe button, y'all. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers. And as soon as I get to 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. All right? All right, so boom. Now, here is the budget. Okay, so for those who fast forwarded, you need to be starting the video now. All right, so let's talk about this budget, y'all. First of all, let's talk about the income. Okay, so for our income for the month of March, let's add it up. We said we were going to be trying to work with $7,600, but I do remember that we had, we're going to put that we put a bonus of $3,000 that we inputted in here too. We're going to put bonus because we did get a bonus of the $3,000. So we did have a $3,000 bonus, and then so I just put projected bonus actual, okay? So let's add it up. So for the, I'm going backwards, but for one of the weeks it was $23.73. I think that was week number 4. Then it was $19.40. Then it was $18.21. Then it was $1,900. Okay, so that's the income. So the income actually ended up being $8,034 for the month, plus the $3,000. Hold on, $8,034 plus the $3,000. So our total income for the month of March was $11,034, y'all. Yeah, I ain't mad at it, but watch these bills though. Watch these bills though. Let's add the income up one more time. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Okay, so that's right. All right, so we was working with $11,000. Now that worked okay, but I mean, baby, when I tell you we spent it, we better have some good savings. I know for a fact we should have good savings because I did beef up a lot of stuff. So my savings is gonna be more hefty. So I'm super excited to see about that. But let's talk about these bills, baby. Let's talk about how much this stuff ended up costing us to live this month. Now, in my defense, the stuff will be going down some of this because I did pay some stuff off, and I did pay some stuff off, and I did cut some stuff off too. Okay, so let's talk about it. Now the light, so of course the mortgage, we end up paying the mortgage, but remember we paid the mortgage the $3,160, okay, but we also paid an additional $1,026, okay, for our escrow shortage. All right, so we also paid the escrow down here, the 1026 right here. Okay, so we paid that, and then we paid the 316008, which is our regular mortgage. Okay, now the light bill. Let's talk about the light bill because I ended up paying a lot of light bill this month. It seemed like, okay, I ended up paying 148.28 plus I paid an additional because I also paid February's bill. This was the month I caught up on all of the bills, y'all. This was the month I caught up on all of the bills. So I actually spent 308.26 on lights for the month of March. Okay, so instead of the 320, I ended up spending 308. Now I knew that I was gonna do that, so I'm glad that I'm like right around the amount. Okay, now for my gas bill. The gas bill, we actually ended up, instead of the $100, we actually ended up spending $80.64. Let me put some cushion on this, y'all. Leave me some down in the comments. Let me know if you got it right on cushion, or if your pens feel different depending on how you write. Okay, so my water and my trash bill ended up being $72. So yeah, $72.94 is how much that was. And my cable bill, we ended up saying that we was going to be paying $326. I mean, $327, y'all. Guess how much money I paid for this damn cable bill? That's how you know they had to go. My final bill was $336.47 plus, y'all. Plus. I had already paid $163.19 plus another $163.19. Y'all, I paid $662.85. Girl, what? Girl, what? That pissed me off so bad. That's when I knew. When them people still said I owed them $300 to close the account out, I knew then, like, yeah, y'all, you hoes gotta go. You got to go. Forget you, Xfinity. But then at the same time, I couldn't say forget it because my husband still wanted the internet from them. But baby, I was like, oh no. But they told me in their defense, we gonna see. They said that for the month of April, I should not have a bill. That's number one. They said I should also have a credit all the way into the month of May. We're going to see how true that is, because $662 on some damn cable and some damn internet is insane. It's insane. Okay, so ADT was regular. Okay, so $48.95 for the ADT. Now let's talk about the cell phone. The cell phone, we ended up having to catch up on our cell phone too, because it was like we kept paying, we was paying at a delay or something. So $118.20 plus my baby and I paid $140.64 twice or each. So we actually ended up paying $399, y'all. $399.48 damn cent for some dang on cell phone. For some dang on cell phone, $399.48. Girl, make it make sense. Okay, now my husband's cell phone bill came in at $89.07. The life insurance was regular, $35.63. The life insurance number 2 was its normal amount, $107.66. Papa's life insurance was the $135.06. $19.47 for Xfinity. I don't know why I put $18, but baby, they $20. Xfinity is damn near $20 at this point. I mean, not Xfinity, Netflix. Okay, so my Audible, I paid $16.18. That's regular. $6.48 for Pandora. $89.99 for my travel agent fee. Papa's new bill was $121. We actually ended up paying. Did I pay? Let me see something, y'all. Let me see. Did I pay some extra? Because I could have sworn we paid some extra on Papa's bill. Was that last month or this month? Let me see. Yeah, because I think I ended up paying. Oh, you know what? Yeah, see, we paid Papa's bill, the $121. We ended up paying $121 for Papa's bill on the 20th, okay? That's his regular amount. But we also, I paid off Pandora. And I thought I paid money toward his bill too. Towards Papa's Okay, yeah, see that last check that we did, y'all? That one for the 31st? Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so sorry, y'all. Okay, so I'm like, baby, where is that last bill? Okay, I forgot after. I was about to, baby. Okay, so we ended up actually paying $460 plus we paid $121 for Papa's bill, because remember I told you we about to pay that bill off too, y'all. So let me get my pen back. So we paid $460 plus $121. That total for Papa's bill actually was $581 that we paid on this bill. So yeah, when I tell y'all we paid a lot of bills this month, like I am not mad at it. I'm thankful to the Lord that we had the money to pay the bills. I am kind of like attitude up on how much money it was, but I'm glad that these bills in the month of April should not be there. And Papa's bill that we're paying off, that's gonna be the next thing that I'm gonna be paying off, and that's just what that is. Okay, so now let's talk about Mama's bill. I had to pay Mama's bill one time. So once, I should have had to pay it 3 times. So once, 2, 3, and then I used the money from last week, so I had to pay it 3 times. So that's $150 that I paid. Now my vehicle insurance, y'all, that vehicle insurance did go up. The vehicle insurance, oh, you know what? No, it did not yet. It's gonna go up next month. So the vehicle insurance next month is gonna go up, but this month we paid $363.02. AAA stayed the same. King's dog food was $195.25, so that went down a little bit. Antigua, we did pay all 4 of the Antigua payments, so super duper happy about that. Now let's add. Oh, let's go over here. Now with this, we paid these bills off. Okay, so not only did we pay the 8003, we also paid $515.84, and then we also paid $512.40. Okay, so we're gonna add this stuff up. We thought we were gonna be spending $6,478.60, baby. I can tell you right now that's gonna be more. But let's add that up. Yeah. All right. So I done counted it twice, you guys, and the number is $8,332.08. That's how much money I spent this month on just fixed bills. Okay. And I'm fine with that because a lot of this stuff I was able to pay off. Okay, so my cable is gone. I actually am going to start with YouTube TV. So that's going to be another bill that's going to be coming, but that's going to be for the month of April. I also have paid off both of the Capital One, so you won't see any of those payments either. Okay, so that's how much money I actually ended up spending, was the $8,332.03. I'm sorry, and 8 cents. Okay, now let's talk about our variable spending, and let's see how much money we actually spent on our variable spending and how much money we was able to save. So we lowered the groceries down to $460 for the month, but let's see what we did. We did $154 one week, 115, another 115, another 115, and then nothing. So we actually spent $4.95. Let me redo that again. So 150 plus 115 plus 115 plus another 115. Yeah, $4.95, y'all. So we actually spent $4.95 on this. So we're able to give it a little bit more. So I'm not mad at it. All right, let's do gas. Remember, Papa just got his card recently. So we were stuffing the gas, but he wasn't getting the gas money. And then we had lowered it down to the 80 for the month of March while he wasn't getting the gas money, okay? So we did 90 for that final week, but 80 the second, 80 the third, 80 the fourth. Okay, and so we ended up spending $330 on that. Let's talk about eating out. I said I wasn't going to give any money to eating out, but we actually did. I think we gave it $10 for 1 week, $5 for the next week, and that's it. So we ended up actually eating out $15, okay? And then my nails and my feet, we did 50 plus another 50 plus another 50. And then I used the rest of my personal money. So we actually gave, we used $150 from the budget for my nails and feet for the month of March. And then the lawn service, we gave it 25. I said 50 for the whole month, 25 plus another 25 plus another 25. So we gave $325. So we actually spent $75 in lawn service this month. Miscellaneous, I said I wasn't going to do anything for miscellaneous, but we actually gave $10 1 week, $5 another week, and that's it. So miscellaneous did end up getting $15. Amazon Prime, I said I wasn't going to give any money to, but we actually gave it $5 1 week, another $5 the next, $5 that week. Okay, Amazon Prime, $5 that week. And that was that. So Amazon Prime actually ended up getting $20, okay? So instead of the $9.30 we thought we were going to be stuffing for the variable, we spent $4.95 plus $3.30 plus 15 plus 150 plus 75, 15 plus 20. It's $1,100 we ended up stuffing. All right. Now my Amazon Prime, I didn't spend that money. I think miscellaneous still has money in it, and eating out may not have any money in it. The rest of these we spent. So really on the cool, Amazon Prime need to be going down here with my savings, but it is what it is, y'all. We're not gonna worry about them. Okay. So we're gonna put, instead of the $9.30, we actually did $1,100 here. And then for my savings, we thought we were only going to be saving $190, but I know for a fact that was going to be much more, okay? So for King, we thought we wasn't going to give King no money, but we did. We gave King $25 1 week, $10 the next week, $10 the third week, $10 the fourth week, and $20 the fifth, baby. We gave my baby $75 this month. Hello. And then my emergency fund, y'all, we thought that we were only going to be able to stuff $80, but we stuffed 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 200. Right? Yeah. So we actually spent $270. We actually stuffed $270 instead of the $80 we thought. So I'm so happy about that. Okay. So then for my new car, we stuffed that too. We thought we were only going to be giving it $100, but we were able to give it 50 for 1 week, 50 the next, 50 the third, 50 the fourth. Lastly, we put $745. That was that bonus. So we actually gave it $945 this month, y'all. Yes. Okay. And then Colorado, we fully funded Colorado as well. We thought we wasn't going to give it any money this month, but we actually ended up giving 50 week 1, 10 week 2, 20 week 3, nothing week 4, and then from my bonus, we gave it $320. So we actually gave Colorado $400 this month. And my home upgrades, we thought we were only going to be doing 10, but let's see what we were able to do. Nothing for the last week, 10 for the second week, 20 for week 2, nothing for week 3, and then 25 for week 4. So we actually gave it $55. And then our car maintenance, we said we weren't going to give it anything. So, but we ended up giving it 5 for week 1, 5 for week 2, nothing for week 3, nothing for week 4, and nothing for week 5. So it actually got $10 high, y'all. So instead of the $190 that we thought we were going to save, we actually were able to save $75 plus the $270 plus $945 plus $400 plus $55 plus 10 equals. We actually were able to save $1,755, y'all, in our sinking funds. Oh my God. Yes, $1,755, y'all. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy about that. Okay, so $1,755. So let's add the total. 833,208 plus the 1,100 plus the 1,755, and that was 11,187.08. It says that I ended up, the total amount that we used this month was $11,187.08, y'all. Is how much we ended up using this month. But how did my income only equal 11,034? Okay, y'all, really quick, I'm gonna have to insert this video into the other video. I was in the middle of editing my March closeout and just realized that the math was not adding up. I was in the middle of having a hard time trying to figure out what was going on with my income, and so I want to talk about that really quick, because with all of this writing up here, I just feel like it's just all over the place. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna redo this section right here just for the sake of this video, okay? And I was trying to understand how my total bills that we paid ended up being more than the amount of income that we had. But I didn't realize, or I forgot to take in consideration, that my baby also gives me income for part of these bills, like our insurance, our car insurance, as well as our cell phone. Okay, so I put in here that that's how much we paid, but that total, the total income was lower because I got additional money from my baby. Okay, so I'm going to insert that part in there. Okay, so the total that I ended up spending with my variable income and my savings and my fixed bill was $11,187.08. Okay, this is how we're going to write this for this. The projected amount that I thought that I was going to be bringing into this account for this month was only $7,600. Okay, but the actual amount that we actually brought in, the actual was, we bought $8,034 in from our income from Papa and I, and then I got a $3,000, well, we added $3,000 from my bonus that I received. And then Dejanay, which is my baby girl, she ended up giving me $370.74 toward her bills. Okay, so all of that is income. Let's add that up. So instead of the $11,034 I thought that it was, it's actually $8,034 plus $3,000 plus $370.74. Okay, so my actual total income that we brought into this our joint account was $11,404. Okay, and 74 cents, you guys. Okay, so that now that math looks a little bit better, because how did I have less income and spent more money? I spent I spent $11,187.08, and that left $217 extra dollars, which that $217 plus a little bit more is actually going toward my buffer. Okay, the video became a little bit convoluted when I couldn't figure it out. And for y'all that don't know, like, math is one of my favorite subjects. So when the numbers are not adding up or making sense, I cannot move on. Okay, and I thought that I could move on and just wrap up the video, because I could tell in the video that I was just like, what is going on? Like, I could not figure it out, but I needed to step away and rethink about everything as I was looking at the numbers again. Like, where is this money coming from? Okay, so what it is I have not been including the extra money that Diavion gives me. Okay, so Diavion did give me $300, and it's not extra money, it's money for her bill. Okay, so I need to include that in income, because that cash is coming into our account, and I'm actually putting the total amounts of the bills, but I'm not putting all of the income that we receive. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, so my actual income, instead of the $7,600, was actually $11,404.74 for the month of March. We spent $11,187.08 on bills, variable spending, and savings, and that left a difference of $217.66, which goes toward my month ahead, or that is my buffer that is added to my account. Okay, so I'm leaving extra money in there just to get to a buffer. I mean, just to get, hopefully, to be 1 month ahead. Okay, that's my plan. So it's just been kind of sitting up in there, and the $214 difference that I just was talking about, that extra income is just sitting in the bill account. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, and I'm gonna input this into the video now so that all of this stuff can make sense mathematically, because girl, I was having a hard as time, and I just had to delete a bunch of the video. Okay, all right. So whatever it is, what it is. I mean, we brought in more money. We paid off a lot of bills. You know, my variable spending was a little bit more, but really in my defense, I was able to add more money to some stuff. And like my miscellaneous, I think I still have money in miscellaneous, and I think I still have extra money in my gas that I was supposed to be using to pay off Capital One, or to make a big lump sum payment. But since I paid that amount off already, I didn't do that, and the money is still just sitting in the envelopes. Okay, I don't know, whatever. Okay, but you know, it is what it is. As long as I came out in the green, I guess I'm gonna be okay with it, because I don't know what I did, y'all. Where the extra $150 something dollars is coming in? Where did I get that money to spend? Now I do have like a cushion in my account, and you know what I might need to do, y'all? I might need to like see how much of a cushion I have. I think what I'm gonna do is, for the month of April, when it pays my mortgage, so when the mortgage comes out for the month of April, what I'm gonna do is look at my balance in my account. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my balance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my balance, and that way I can see how much money I actually have in my bill account. Because low-key, y'all, I just been trying to let it build up, because really I want to get a month ahead. And I feel like that if I just leave that money in there, I eventually can get a month ahead. But that's kind of what I've been doing. So I have not been keeping track of the money that's, you know, that's been in there. If y'all just really want to know the truth, I haven't been keeping track of it, and I think that's where I'm not seeing the extra money, is because it's just sitting in my account. So after my mortgage comes out for the month of April, y'all, I will do better at just like telling you guys sorry, y'all. Hold on. It's like I'm 5. Yeah, it's actually. And then this is 370 goes here. Y'all, I cannot talk and like put stuff where it's supposed to go, because baby, I'm gonna mess it up every time. I'm gonna mess it up every time. But anyway, yeah. So okay, so anyway, that's the end of my budget closeout, y'all. I'm not mad about what I have going on. Like I said, I'm super happy about all of the bills that I was able to pay off and things of that nature. I did have an excess of $158. I feel like that it was in my account. I just really feel like that's where it was, y'all. I mean, there's no other place that they could have been, because like I said, the income that we added this month was only $11,034. So that's the only way that money could have, I mean, that's the only way that we were able to do the stuff that we did, was I clearly already had the money in the account. That extra $150 something dollars. So it's fine. You know, I'm not out of budget, or I'm not out of, like, I'm not in the red or anything. You know, all my bills were paid off, so I'm not mad about it, okay? It is what it is. I'm not going to be holding y'all up trying to figure out about $150 damn dollars, y'all. The $150 came up. We had it. It is there. It is what it is. We'll figure it out later, okay? If you made it to the end of my video, thank you for making it to the end of the video, y'all. Y'all, I already know it'd be taking a lot to close out this freaking, you know, doing these closeouts. So thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to hit the like button for me. If you enjoyed the video, not only that, if you're new around here and you enjoyed the video, not only hit the like, but also hit the subscribe button, okay? And I would love to have you come and join the Budget Buddies. And until next time, you guys, my life on a budget. Bye.